This Monastery of St. Clare in Omaha. And this is a significant building because this building is created in the shape of a tau that every Franciscan wears. And how wonderful it is that on this year of consecrated life, the Poor Clare Sisters of Omaha will be able to move to this new monastery, which is big enough to hold God's people in prayer. I have heard many times the past 7 years, why such a big building for a few number of sisters? The reason is that we need bigger space for all of you to be able to come and meet the Lord in silence and prayer. This chapel and the guest area of the monastery and the San Damiano Hall beneath the chapel, they're the biggest portion of this building. And you have helped us to build this building. Many of you in the parishes of Omaha are the living stones, helping us to bring this dwelling place of God to completion. I want you to know, on the south wall of this chapel, we have the names of the parishes and the different groups that have supported us to build this dwelling place. A painting of the investiture of St. Clare, that marks the foundation of the Order of St. Clare. And in front of it is a structure, a replica of the Portiuncula in Assisi. The Portiuncula is a little chapel in the woods, protected by the forest trees. That belonged to the Benedictines. And when Francis needed a place for his first friars to pray, he asked the Benedictines if he could use it for their prayer. And the Benedictines gave him the use of that little portiuncula. Portiuncula really means little place, for an exchange of a basket of fish. To this day, that portiuncula in Assisi is inside the Basilica of Our Lady of the Angels, which was built so that the pilgrims could come and be safe from the weather. In Omaha, therefore, that little portiuncula is inside this chapel that we call the Chapel of the Portiuncula. How significant it is that this monastery is built on Benedictine property. So just as there was that Benedictine Franciscan connection in Assisi, right in Omaha, we have the same.